In the 1960s, two Australian scientists wanted to find out what that smell is when a rainstorm hits dry earth. They ended up calling it petrichor. The word comes from a fusion of petra, rock, and ichor, the ethereal fluid that is the blood of the gods of ancient mythology. Is it just me, or does right now kind of feel that way to you too? Look, I don't know what changes are coming over the next 5-10 years, but here's what I do know. I do know that you got something, whether it's a project, a side hustle, a vision for yourself in 5, 10, 15, 20 years, and you're probably aware that it's about time to get your plan in order. I think we all know that whatever this wave is that's coming, you're either gonna be surfing it or wondering what the heck just happened. Lucky for you, the thing I love most in the entire planet is helping other independent creators get out there and create. And I don't mean just on YouTube, although certainly I know a thing or two about that. It doesn't even have to be a business thing. Maybe you want to make an impact in your community or have a louder voice when it comes to expressing your truth. Whatever your weird thing is, you're awesome curious. Nope, it's a weird thing. We all do weird things. Whatever your weird thing is, we're doing a 2.5-day workshop right here at Modern Rogue World Headquarters in Austin, Texas. By the time this workshop is over, you're gonna have a clear vision of what your weird thing is. You're gonna have an action plan of what you're going to do to get it out in the world. As a matter of fact, 5 years ago, before the global pandemic, I put out some thoughts on the power of goal setting. Some of you guys know that I started off in the tech industry. I had a pretty good corporate job, and in May of 1999, I had the nutty idea at the height of the dot-com boom that I was gonna quit my day job and become a magician. As far as jobs working for the man go, it was a pretty good gig. We got lots of free swag, some computer stuff. I liked it good enough. I had to work on a phone cube. And there was this fleeting thought of like, what if I could make it as a stage magician? And then I got a raise, and it was a big raise. It was big enough that suddenly I realized this is how it happens. This is how you end up doing something you hate for the rest of your life. The money just gets too good. And I didn't want to be one of those people who would spend his life wondering what might have been. So I quit. I quit my day job. All of a sudden I had no income. My wife said, you get 1 year. You got 1 year, I'll keep the lights on. And if after 1 year you can't make this work, then it's back to work you go. And at least then I would know. Now it was terrifying quitting a good day job to try to become a magician. I had no idea what I was doing. It's also the first time I ever did any kind of extended goal writing session. Now, people have different opinions about how you should go about that. I wrote down what my perfect day would look like, the things I wanted to achieve for people that I loved, the standards of success that I would measure myself by. And I tell you what, man, what looked like a 10-year goal, a 20-year goal, in 5 years, I found those notes and it was like real magic. Somehow writing them down caused them to become true. Great things happen when you write them down. And the crazy part is it keeps on working. By the time we get to like 2010, 2011, I was a fairly successful touring guy. I was having a good time on the road, but then we started spitting out babies all over the place and I realized that what I wanted had changed. So I sat down and I drew a map. This isn't even a goal-setting exercise. It was just me describing what do I have in here that belongs out there. How do we scale it? What new shows do we launch? Do I do TV? Do we do another YouTube channel? And eventually the video became an ad for the Modern Rogue Pen of Greatness. It's a great pen, you should buy it. It's available at scamstuff.com. That's gear for the Modern Rogue. The important thing, what the heck is this workshop? Here's how it's gonna work. You're gonna hop on a plane, you're gonna come on out to Austin, Texas. You're gonna stay in a hotel in the southwest part of town, and then you're gonna come out on Friday evening for a special VIP get-together at the Crowded Barrel Distillery, just outside the shadow of the world-famous Wizard Academy. We're gonna have a whiskey tipple, and I'm gonna introduce you to several of my all-time BFFs in independent creation. We're talking about rock stars of doing your weird thing out and loud in public. Matt Donnelly, co-host of Penn Jillette's Penn Sunday School podcast. Tom Merritt, the host of the world's #1 daily tech news show, dailytechnewsshow.com. And my comedy partner of 17 years and the host of Politics, Justin Robert Young. We're all gonna connect, socialize, find out about your big project, and then get a good night's sleep because Saturday we hit it hard. I'm gonna give you the very best of the pure, refined, distilled rocket sauce that took me all the way from that moment of quitting my day job in May of 1999 to this very day. Once you got the fundamentals, we're gonna write down your goals, and to blow off steam, what do you say we learn to eat some fire? That's right, me, the guy who literally wrote the book on fire eating, will teach you, somebody who wants to learn how to eat fire, if you want to learn how to eat fire, how to eat fire. Then you're gonna go home with your head spinning, take another big nap, because Sunday we hit it hard. Sunday is all about refining your idea, getting hands-on with it, and applying what you've learned the day before so that you have an actionable plan. Doesn't have to be something you're gonna do overnight, but it's something you now know you could be working on, keeping in your back pocket so you can walk with the quiet confidence of knowing whatever this weird storm is that's coming, you're ready. So again, that's June 27th, 28th, and 29th, an entire 2.5 days dedicated to you and your project. How do you sign up for it? You better get a ticket right away. Just head on over to scamstuff.com, that's Gear for the Modern Rogue, find a picture of me holding a goat. Click on that. That's where the tickets are. But you gotta get it now, or at least get on that waiting list. All I have is a quarter century of experience. Wah, wah. Why did I make it sound like that's a bad thing? You know what? I've got a quarter century of experience. I'm talking real boots on the ground stuff. This is incredible. You guys are gonna love it. It's gonna be the greatest of all time. There's a reason I was holding a goat.